The best way to understand Outlook is to think of it as a communication and time management hub. At the center is Microsoft Outlook. Around it are four major areas: email, calendar, people, and tasks. First, there's email and inbox. This is where you send and receive messages, read subject lines, open attachments, use CC and BCC, and follow conversations through email threads. But Outlook does not stop there. The second major piece is the calendar. This is where you manage appointments, meeting invites, reminders, and your availability. In the workplace, this is important because time is not just personal. It is shared with coworkers, teams, students, clients, or managers. The third piece is people and contacts. Outlook remembers names, email addresses, coworkers, and contact information, so you are not constantly searching for who someone is or how to reach them. The fourth piece is tasks and to-do. This is where emails can turn into action items. A message is not always just information. Sometimes it means reply by Friday, send this file, or follow up next week. Now here is where Outlook becomes powerful: the organization and control layer. Folders help you store messages by topic. Categories help you color code and tag items. Flags mark emails for follow-up. Rules automatically sort messages. Search helps you find things fast. Archive keeps emails without leaving them in your inbox. Focused inbox tries to separate important messages from everything else. Then Outlook also supports collaboration and sharing. You can send attachments, share links to cloud files, join meetings through meeting links, and use automatic replies when you are out of office. So the real way to understand Outlook is this: it is not just an app for reading messages. It is a system for managing communication, time, people, tasks, organization, and collaboration in one place. And here is the final twist: the inbox is not the center of your workday. Your decisions are. Outlook is just the tool that helps you decide what needs a response, what needs a meeting, what needs a task, and what can be archived. What other concepts would you like me to explain next? Post your request in the comments. If the content was helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.